Sometimes the truth comes from places you least expect it. And when your parents reveal the reality of who you are, it's both enlightening and unsettling. It's like a mirror reflecting a side you've never truly seen before. What we think we know about someone can change in an instant when the truth surfaces. When your parents speak openly about you, their words can shake the foundation of everything you thought was true. It's a wake-up call when the people who raised you expose the raw, unfiltered truth about you. The sudden shift in perspective can leave you questioning everything about your past and your identity. Hearing the truth from your parents is like stepping into a new world where everything feels familiar yet completely foreign. The things they reveal about you can challenge everything you've believed about yourself. Your parents see the things you try to hide from the world, and when they share those secrets with others, it can be a humbling and sometimes shocking experience. But it's the truth, and sometimes the truth is what we need to hear. The truth about you, as told by the ones who know you best, can be both heartbreaking and liberating when you realize they see more of your flaws than you ever allowed yourself to acknowledge. It opens your eyes to a new reality. We spend so much of our lives trying to define ourselves, but when your parents step in and reveal the truth about who you are, it can shake the very core of your identity, leaving you to wonder if you've ever truly known yourself. The shock of learning the truth from your parents isn't just about what they say, but about how it challenges everything you thought you knew about your own life. It's like uncovering a new layer of yourself you didn't even know existed. When parents speak the truth about their children, they reveal the hidden parts of their personality that you never wanted to face. It's both a revelation and a confrontation with your own reality. Hearing the truth from those who raised you is a humbling experience. It's a chance to see yourself as they see you, with all your strengths, flaws, and everything in between. The things your parents say about you can hit you like a ton of bricks, but sometimes it's the only way to grow. It forces you to face who you are, not who you thought you were. Sometimes the people who love us the most are the ones who tell us the hardest truths. When your parents speak honestly about you, it's like being confronted with a mirror that reflects all the parts of you that you've ignored. When your parents share the truth about you, it's not just about the words they speak. It's about how those words force you to re-examine every relationship and choice you've made in life. It's never easy to hear the truth, especially when it comes from those closest to you. But sometimes the shock of hearing who you really are can be the beginning of true personal growth. The truth your parents reveal about you can be painful to hear, but it's often the catalyst for change. It forces you to confront the parts of yourself that you've spent years avoiding. Your parents have seen you at your best and worst, and when they share the truth about you, it can feel like they've opened a floodgate of emotions you never knew you had. But in those moments, true understanding begins. When the truth comes from your parents, it has a way of cutting deeper than any other source. It's raw, unfiltered, and often something we're not ready to hear, but it's exactly what we need. Sometimes the hardest truths are the ones we least expect to hear, especially when they come from the people who know us best. It's in those moments that our entire worldview can shift. When your parents speak the truth about who you are, it feels like a betrayal and a revelation all at once. The truth has a way of hitting you in places you never expected. Parents hold the keys to your past, and when they share their truth about you, it's like unlocking a door you weren't ready to open. The shock of their words can stir up emotions you didn't even know existed. The truth about you, as told by your parents, often paints a picture that you weren't ready to see. It can be a hard pill to swallow, but it's the kind of truth that forces you to grow and evolve. When parents tell the truth about their children, it reveals the depths of their connection and understanding. They see more of us than anyone else ever will, and sometimes that truth is difficult to accept. What your parents say about you may hurt, but it's often the catalyst for a deeper understanding of who you are. The truth has a way of forcing you to look at yourself in ways you never expected. The truth revealed by your parents isn't always what you want to hear, but it's often the only way to break free from the illusions you've built around yourself. It's a painful, yet necessary, awakening.